Moving on, viewers, Kolkata is hosting a landmark intellectual gathering as the Business and Economy Literature Fest is currently underway. BELF is the first of its kind literary fest in eastern India dedicated to the intersection of business, economics, leadership and literature. We have my colleague Shweta joining us from Kolkata to take us through what's happening. Shweta, Sudha Sadanand, in fact, she's joining us live from Kolkata. Let's go across to Sudha and ask her what's happening. Sudha, please tell us what's happening at the Literature Fest. Over to you.
I think that, it's indeed a landmark and a new dusk, not dawn, but dusk, as it were, that TV9 network is now stepping into, the world of books, the world of learning, the world of reading, which all of us as journalists have always encouraged, that the written word and the word that you read and write is most important for the profession that we are in. So this is a two-day festival, the Business and Economy Literature Festival, which is happening at Taj Talkutir in Kolkata, and the atmosphere is unimaginable. I mean, there are lots of people who have gathered. Many students have registered, which is a very good sign. Deepak, they always say that, reading is dying in our country. Says who? BELF, which is the acronym for Business and Economy Literature Fest, proves that reading is thriving and it's alive and it's kicking. So this is day one today, Deepak, and we are awaiting the arrival of the Honorable Governor of West Bengal, Dr. C.V. Ananda Bose, and of course there'll be lamp lighting, and post that, of course, the MD and CEO of TV9 Network, Borun Das, will deliver a speech, and after that, of course, the Governor will also speak. Very, very exciting evening ahead. We have duologue by Borun Das. He's in conversation with stalwarts, as it were, which is R. Gopalakrishnan and Gurcharan Das. And of course, there is a book unveiling by R.P. Banerjee. R.P. Banerjee represents what it's called academia and also intellectual heft when it comes to the world of books. His latest book is on the Gita. It's about how you adapt Gita to learning, to your life, and to a corporate world. And of course, tomorrow comes, and we have a very, very stellar lineup of authors. Today also we have Rupa Kudva, who is of course young, but my God, the book that she's written. And along with her would be Mamta Binani, who is a very well-known lawyer in Kolkata and also president of the MSME West Bengal chapter. And tomorrow, of course, like I was saying, lots of authors, Professor Debashish Chatterjee, the longest-serving director of IIM Kozhikode. So this festival is about encouraging books. It's about literature, like I said. It's about leadership and how leadership has, undergone several changes over the years, and how is it that all of us keep pace with this wonderful change, as it were, in the world and in the world of books. Deepak.
That's right, Sudha. And how important is storytelling as far as shaping our economy is concerned? Because this fest is very, very important. And how is it different from the, usual literature and business summits?
You see, the usual Lit Fest, usually across, India at least, they have a plethora of authors and, not sitting on judgment, but it is all over the place. Sometimes you have fiction, you have poetry, you have non-fiction, you have picture books, you have coffee table, etc. But BELF, that is TV9 Network's maiden chapter of this Lit Fest, is going to focus solely on business and economy. After all, these are the two pillars which actually make our country go around, and therefore it is very, very important, because you have business leaders, you have students, you have those who are interested in corporate governance who will come and witness this wonderful, wonderful festival. It is niche, but then, we are keeping it niche this year so that we have a lot of people who are showing interest. Storytelling, of course, Deepak, is part of our tradition, as it were, in India. Everything starts by telling you a story and ends by telling you a story. So I think it dovetails beautifully into what India stands for and what Viksit Bharat also stands for. Deepak?
That's right, Sudha. And we are also living in the era of short form content. Reels are going viral. But in this particular era, how important are books, Sudha?
Well, I think the reel is also culled from a book, is culled from a thought. I mean, of course, there is haiku poetry, as you well know, in Japan, which is like a two-line poetry. I mean, I'm not against, there is one-page story which was written by Saadat Hasan Manto, and he's legendary. The point of the matter is that you cannot possibly make it simpler, a book on business or economy, in a couple of pages. You have to really go into India's history and come to the present and go into the future, because India's economy and the business perspective is only about the future, as it were, Deepak.
That's right. And BND Lit Fest is very, very important because, you know, literature and open dialogue improves trust between policymakers and also citizens. Sudha, do you believe in this concept?
Absolutely, it's a dialogue. It's also, you know, I like it when people are together and there are differing points of view, and that is what makes a conversation riveting completely. You can't have just one thought. So there are people who will be speaking about the economy during Nehruvian time, which is just post-independence. There are people who are going to talk about the interim, the time when India went through liberalization and there was an end of red tapeism. And of course, Modi's era, where the economy has seen many leaps and bounds. So yes, I think it is very, very important, these conversations, Deepak.